Okay, so first of all, go ahead and like this video. Go ahead and subscribe to this page and go ahead and share this video. Yes, I know you haven't watched it yet, but just go ahead and share it. Share it to somebody who you love, like, what have you. Go ahead and share this video. Now let's get to it. Hey everyone, it is your favorite chiropractor, Dr. Shereffa Clarke, and it is Motivational Monday. And what I wanted to speak with you guys really quickly about is how to allow your faith to carry you through the midst of a storm. And right now, I mean, clearly we're all going through a lot have changed over the last few weeks. We're all living this new normal that for some of us is really difficult. For some of us, it's not so difficult because you're a homebody anyway, so it's not that far stretch for you. But for a good amount of people, it is very difficult. And it's not only difficult because you have to probably be home more than what you're normally used to, but maybe your finances have been impacted. Maybe your health or the health of somebody you care about have been impacted by what is going on. However, what I'm here to tell you is somehow, despite all of that, you have to remember where your faith lies. You need to remember who has control over your life, who has control over everything. And if we put our faith in God, if we put our faith in Him and choose to believe that He will allow things to work out for our good, for our favor when it's all said and done, it will make this time that we're going through right now a lot more doable, a lot more bearable, and we'll be able to see our way through. Now, we need to just take a look at everything as a whole, or everything, and not necessarily as a whole, but in parts. So, for example, a lot of places have implemented, safer at home, stay at home, different things to that nature. And, I realize that a lot of people don't understand it, or is not really paying attention and listening to the language of it, of understanding why these stay-at-home orders or these safer-at-home orders and these social distancing is very important. So I'm going to try to break that part down to make it as simply put as possible. So yes, this not new, but this condition is very similar to that of really bad allergies, a flu, or what have you. Yes, it's very similar to that, a lot of the symptoms and what goes on with it. And there's, mild cases, some more severe cases that unfortunately will lead to someone losing their life or losing a loved one. So the reason why the safer at home, the stay at home, the social distancing is so important during this time is, simply put, this thing is spreading, is highly contagious, and the more people who get it in a short period of time, it's going to be very difficult for the people who have the more severe symptoms to get the medical care they need, because our medical system, i.e. our hospitals specifically, are going to be overwhelmed with patients all needing that medical assistance because they're experiencing a more severe form of this condition. So by allowing us to do this safer at home, it is going to limit the spread, so less people are going to get it over a period of time, so that for those, when they do get it, or if they do get it and it's severe, they need to go to the hospital, the nurses and the doctors are able to properly assist them so they can get the best possible care. Now, if everyone is out and about doing what they want to do, everybody, going to the movies, malls, or whatever it is that they do, if more people are out there, more people are getting ill, then it's going to be more people with these severe symptoms bombarding our hospitals at the exact same time. And then as a result, everyone who is ill from this condition is not going to get the proper care they need. Not only that, other people who are sick with other things like having a heart attack, having a stroke, whatever it may be outside of this condition, some of them are not going to get the proper care they need. And unfortunately, more people are going to lose their life as a result because our medical hospital systems are stretched too thin. So that is simply what this stay at home, this safer at home, that's simply what it means, okay? So that's what I want everyone to understand. That is why they're asking all of us to practice this social distancing, to practice this stay at home, safer at home, and everything like that. But in the midst of all that, you know what? You need to take this time when you're at home, take this time to bring yourself closer to God, get more one with God. Because some of us, let's be real, the only time, we praise when we go to church on Sunday, if we do go to church on Sunday or what have you. So this is a time for us all to really take root of our life, take note of our life, and probably sit down and spend a little bit more time with God, find something to do with this extra time that we all have in our hands. But I just really want to encourage you all today to just use your faith in the midst of this particular storm. Just know that when it's all said and done, things are going to work out for your good. You have to believe that. If you don't believe that, if you're assuming the worst is going to happen. Part of it, you have to let your faith work with you to work for you. So we all need to do our part to make sure that when on the other side of this, it's going to be better for everyone, not just a small group. Now, I'm going to give you guys some ideas in my next video. I'm going to do a Live Your Life Friday this week also. And I'm going to give you guys some tips, some staying at home tips that, could help you socialize with some of your friends, or, to, make this time a little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say enjoyable. Me personally, I like being at home. I love my house. All my stuff is here. I spend less money when I'm at home. So for me, being home, I'm all good. Anybody who knows me knows that I really don't mind being in my house. All my stuff is here. Like I said, I spend less money. Everything here is already paid for. So I'm good. But for those of you who feel like I just need to be out and about, doing things, hanging out with people on a regular basis, I'm going to give you guys some tips of some things that I've done with some of my friends that could definitely help with, if making sure that you're there and not feeling lonely, you're not getting stir crazy, you're not getting cabin fever and things like that. But yeah, so that is it for today. Thank you all for watching. Just remember, use faith in the midst of this storm or in any storm, because as long as you have faith, as long as you put your trust in God, He will always carry you through, even if it does not look like it. That's the thing. Even if the current situation don't look like it could have a possibly favorable ending, believe God, trust God, and I promise you, He will work it out for your favor. You may not be able to see it, but it's not for us to see it. It's for us to believe that it's going to work out the way it is designed to work out for us. All right, you guys, have a blessed day, a blessed Monday. I would say hug your family, but don't hug nobody. Give them a little air hug, a little self hug.